May God not find in us anymore the whiny, selfish attitudes that He's always gotten from us. As I prayed this morning, I asked God to help me. Use me in a way that I didn't deserve to be used so that the people here could get what they needed. And I thought about, as disheartened as I get sometimes with human behavior, how much more sad must God get than me? And yet, I don't have the power to wipe anybody off the face of the earth, and God could snap His fingers and we could be dust tomorrow. We could be the one that was on. We could be the one on that little moped that got drugged 150, 200 feet and died this week. It was tragic. We could be the one who. We could be the 63-year-old lady who went the wrong way on an on-ramp yesterday and hit another SUV head-on, and both drivers died. God has the power to engineer and orchestrate anything He wants, and He doesn't engineer what we deserve. He engineers what will bring us closer to Him. He engineers what will cause the life of Christ to be seen in us if we allow it to follow through on His plan. We don't follow through on His plan. We just get whiny, we get sad, and we don't know why this happened to me. Woe is me. Yeah, woe is you, and woe is me. But when God is working something in us, though it may seem negative at the time, how wonderful that He considers us at all to use us for a greater purpose. Do we even get that that's what He's trying to do? When God is orchestrating something in your life, even something tragic, even something uncomfortable, even something that's disagreeable with what we thought we wanted in our life. Isn't it wonderful to know that God has engineered a plan with you at the center? That's what He's doing, by the way. He doesn't allow things to just happen. God doesn't allow things to just happen. We think things just happen to us. Oh, well, things just happen. People get sick. People die. People get hurt. Good things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people, too. God doesn't just allow things to happen. God makes things happen. And when God orchestrates a plan in the life of a believer, it is to engineer something that will bring about a desired result. Do you know, and I'm going to end with this thought. I believe that the communication that we enjoy with God is basic dictation to God. I believe we tell Him what we want, and we expect it. If we get it, we're pleased. If we don't, we're displeased. You understand that? We dictate things to God. Anywhere in the Scripture, did any of you guys ever see the Lord Jesus dictating anything to His Father? Did Jesus ever dictate to God the Father? Not once. He never dictated anything to Him. And we shouldn't dictate either. We are here to submit to His way of doing things so that the life of Jesus can be shown in us. In us. How does that happen? I wish I had the answer. I don't have the answer for that. I got a lot of questions. I don't have the answer. I do know this. If we will begin to look at the things that happen in our lives to us that we consider negative, if we will begin to look at them in a different light, we might see that God has engineered a plan and orchestrated a plan that could be bringing about the showing of Jesus through the decisions we make, through the life that we live, through the attitudes that we display. If we say we really want God to move in our life and to use us, then let's make ourselves available for service. Like I mentioned earlier in this message, let's make ourselves available for the two types of services that God deserves and that people need. Deliberate service where we will put our name on the dotted line and say, I will work here, I will do this, I will serve in this capacity, I will do this, I will do that. But the involuntary service that says to other people that are outside the family of God, I will respond like Christ when negative things happen in my life. I will live a life that shows forth the life of Jesus so that others may desire something more than they've got and not just the same old crap they've always known, which is what they see in the life of most of their so-called Christian friends. Same old, forgive me, but the same old crap they've always had. Am I right? Why would they want anything different if you've got the same thing they got already? And they don't have to come to church. They don't have to tithe. They don't have to read. They don't have to pray. They don't have to do any of that stuff. And by the way, you don't have to do any of that stuff either. Why would they want to be different if you're the same? God deserves us to be different. Let's show a lost world something different. Let's stop allowing negative things to affect us negatively. Let's start allowing negative things to affect us positively. If I were to go around the room right now, and ask you individually to explain something negative to me that's going on in your life right now, that you perceive to be negative. Maybe it's something that just happened or something you're anticipating happening or something that you're going through right now. If I were to ask you, I believe that everybody in here could come up with something negative that was happening that was disagreeable with you, that was just uncomfortable, that was not what you wanted. Okay? Think on that thing that you're thinking about right now. And ask yourself today when you leave here, could God be engineering something in my life that would allow me to show forth Jesus in my own life in a better way through this negative thing? It may not be a negative thing at all. It may be a super duper positive thing. Okay? As Morty would say, it may be super duper. Yeah! Okay, are you with me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It may not be negative. It may be positive. So let's start looking at things in a different light. And maybe, just maybe, our lost friends and co-workers and family members might see something in us that's different than what they got.